What an entrance. Intoxicating, mesmerizing. A megastar destined for the stratosphere in sports entertainment.
Yeah, known for his combination of ruthlessness and unbridled flamboyancy.
Anything you can do, the Velveteen Dream can do better.
Velveteen Dream just soaking in every ounce of the moment.
Everything about this guy is money. What a superstar.
What an entrance. It's mesmerizing.
It's intoxicating.
What is he doing?
Anything he wants. He's the Dream. You just don't appreciate greatness, Byron. Wait for it. Wait for it. God, I love when he does that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And introducing the champion from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the NXT North American Champion, Adam Cole.
The leader of Undisputed Era. How can you not respect a man who says his name with so much style and passion, Saxton?
Let me try it. Adam Cole, baby!
A world-traveled superstar, been making waves all around the independent scene for nearly a decade. Incredible athlete. Incredible trash talker. It's not bragging if you can back it up. This young man here is an incredible talent.
And introducing the challenger from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 200 pounds, Roderick Strong.
You're looking at a superstar who started at the very bottom, from a broken home, scratched, bit, scraped, and clawed his way to the top, and has never looked back.
His dropkick finds the mark. I would be remiss if I didn't mention, and it's important to remember amidst the chaos of a triple threat match, that victory can be achieved in many different ways, and that it's every man for himself.
I would love if we put somebody like a Pat O'Connor, George Hawkins-Schmidt in a time machine to get their thoughts on a triple threat match like this.
Side Russian leg sweep.
And there's a bone-crunching drop.
He slams him down with authority.
The challenger's taking on some offense. We all know, though, this guy has plenty of fight left in him.
I hate to say it, but if he doesn't change his game plan soon, these two guys are going to tear him limb from limb.
I think a lot of people right now are scratching their heads wondering how he let this match get so out of hand.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Oh, he's such a tough target.
And it's Adam Cole showing some agility.
Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will play a big part in this match, which I think favors the champion, especially considering how many times the champ's been in big-time matches like this.
I agree. The champ is used to the bright lights and bright stage. Dare I say, it's almost second nature at this point.
That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. Oh, I think this man means business.
Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
But did he go for it too early?
Strong gets the shoulder up. Not yet. You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here, and while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as the heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy, Cole? Man, just when I started to think you might be all right, you go and say something ridiculous like that.
Suplex.
Nice. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
And there's his speed paying off. Oh, I think this man means business. When this guy's on, look out.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Guys, I was in the locker room when the latest rankings were released, and I can tell you that a lot of people were shaking their heads over this superstar's ranking.
And it's Adam Cole showing some agility.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Whoa, Strong able to avoid damage.
Watch this here. I don't know why anybody would be shaking their head over this superstar's ranking, Corey. It's been one impressive performance after another. If you ask me, it's well-deserved.
I completely agree, Michael, and I wouldn't put too much stock in what Corey was saying anyway. He tends to hang with a pretty cynical crowd these days.
He's looking at it. He's making a statement here with this Death Valley bomb.
But is it enough to end it?
The challenger looking absolutely exhausted in there. He may be #1 contender, but if he's not careful, he's going to lose this match.
He has got to do something quick. For a while there, it looked like he was going to take this match. It's amazing how quickly things can change here in the WWE.
Strong is showing signs that it could be ending soon.
We may be looking at the beginning of the end here for the challenger.
Well, on the plus side, he's not the only one in that ring struggling for air right now.
Oh my God, what a move!
One move after the other. It's devastating.
boy, he is rolling.
When this guy's on, look out.
And will this be it? An easy kick out for Adam Cole. He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. Down to the floor. This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity.
And the champ kicks out.
It's going to take more than that.
He's displaying classic offense here.
Unbelievable move by Adam Cole.
Truly spectacular.
Here's his moment, Michael.
The champion into the cover.
He kicks out before 3.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole, his opponent included.
His shoulders are down. 2! And the shoulder gets up in time.
The Dream remains alive with that kick out by Velveteen Dream.
Clearly on a mission here. He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys. Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent. Got to be hard to rebound from that one. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
From behind.
Quick thinking to avoid that one. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Adam Cole, this is going to be big.
Tell me about it.
Oh, I think this man means business.
This one's up.
He's got the shoulders down. Here we go. Back inside the ring.
What a title defense by Adam Cole.
Baby.
Well, guys, not sure what you think, but that was one of the most incredible triple threat matches I've ever had the pleasure of being a part of.
I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here is your winner and still NXT North American Champion, Adam Cole.
The referee's 3 count ends this one. And there's your winner, folks.
Velveteen Dream may have lost, but his opponent still won't forget his name.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. I sure hope you enjoyed those fireworks. Strap in and get ready. Time for the... The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next. We have one of our breakout talents versus a formidable opponent.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Championship.
They're on their feet for Johnny Wrestling. What an ovation! Johnny Wrestling.
What's it about Johnny Gargano that makes him as good as he is today?
Unparalleled heart. Johnny Gargano has been through it all in his career before arriving in WWE, and now that he's here, it's a dream come true. Johnny will not let his dream slip through his fingers. The ominous man from Amsterdam. Black emerged from the darkness just long enough to knock someone's head clean off. Aleister Black slowly, methodically making his way to the ring, all to psych out his opponent. Just an incredible presence when Aleister Black enters his battleground.
Introducing the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano. Introducing the champion from Amsterdam, Holland, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the NXT champion, Aleister Black.
Stay tuned. And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches.
Yikes.
And this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
Close quarters. Oh, that was a hard shot. What a strike. Aleister Black with the offense.
Oh, yeah, here's Aleister Black.
The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
If things don't change in a hurry, this has all the makings of a short evening for him.
Aleister Black with some good timing here.
Lariat.
Great offense by Aleister Black. A bad place to be for the challenger. This is not at all how the challenger drew this one up.
Oh, man, his chances are dwindling quickly. He's just taken on so much punishment.
But if you're counting him out now, you haven't been paying attention. He has more resolve than just about anybody on the roster.
There's been plenty of chatter about this superstar's injury, but to be honest, I don't know why. It's not like we're talking about a broken leg or anything.
Oh, and it's a reversal.
Nice job by Johnny Gargano there.
Gargano's looking to end it. No question, he's feeling invincible right now.
Ooh.
Johnny Gargano, that's got to be it.
Incredible.
Can Aleister Black stay in this after that?
Corey clearly has little sympathy, but the fact of the matter remains that this superstar climbed into the ring battling an injury, and it would be negligent of us to at least not bring that up.
And you never know.
Unbelievable move by Aleister Black.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Whoa, Black able to avoid damage so quick.
Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on Aleister Black. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
How does he keep doing this?
It's too early for that. Oh, it's not going to be good. This is not going to be Brainbuster.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drop, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that night.
This might be big. Look out here.
For some reason, I found myself reading one of those unreliable...
Gargano's looking to end it. Full Nelson slam.
The championship is in serious jeopardy, guys. Someone's going to be black and blue tomorrow.
Gargano's looking to end it.
Crossface applied.
The title is slipping away here.
This is Johnny Gargano's match now.
No, it's not over yet.
Wow, part of me thought he was going to tap, Cole.
DDT. He has something big planned. Aleister Black with the offense.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, Black brings the pain.
Oh, man. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Johnny Gargano is just getting overwhelmed.
Something big is coming.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win.
Aleister, what a shot. If you take many more like that, you're going to resemble a heavy bag.
Looks like another victory for the champ, Michael.
Black with the W.
What a victory.
Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT champion, Aleister Black.
And what a great win here for Aleister Black.
If you didn't believe this guy before, there's no reason not to now. Not after that performance.
I can't think of a better match to end this eventful evening. Good night, everybody. We'll see you next time. It's the highest rated show in all of cable television. This is Monday Night Raw.
This arena is so loud I can barely hear myself think.
That's good. Maybe we won't have to listen to you speak. Michael Cole, can you feel it? Something special is going down tonight. I just know it.
Looking at this card, I just got to rub my hands together and smile. Singles action on tap right now. We got one-on-one action coming your way next. The Lone Wolf about to prey on Monday Night Raw.
There's two things I've come to learn about Baron Corbin. He doesn't like people, and he loves to cause chaos.
Some of the best observations you've ever made, Byron Saxton.
Thanks, Corey.
Where's this going? Oh, man, still not officially underway.
Well, official or unofficial, we're rolling here.
What a punch. This will surely be a true mano-a-mano test. It's amazing. For more than 50 years, men and women have entered this ring all in the name of greatness to see who is truly the best. I think when it's all said and done, we'll be talking about this match for a long time. Jason Jordan on his heels a bit here. He may have to start reevaluating his game plan.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think things are about to get turned upside down.
I think you are correct.
Attacking the head now.
Corbin looking a bit uneasy here. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives. Baron Corbin is getting ready here. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
There is no coming back from that one. Jason Jordan is in a real bad spot.
Big time power slam. Oh, he's able to reverse it.
Baron Corbin just too fast for him.
Byron, you made a great point earlier about Baron Corbin, and, well, he's all about Baron. Remember, this is a man who was thrown out of the NFL after a serious altercation during a team practice. Lone Wolf is right.
Look, I'm one of the few people who can say they're friends with Baron Corbin. The Lone Wolf wants to make sure all of WWE feels the end of days. I'd like to add that Baron Corbin has a strong dislike for you, Saxton, so I'd watch myself if I were you.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over.
Close quarters, knee strike.
Look out, Baron Corbin has been... Oh, I think this man means business.
This one is over. Will Jason Jordan be able to continue?
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful successful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
Watch out. This is where anything can happen.
Tell me about it. And Jason Jordan reverses it. Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice. What's Baron Corbin putting together here? The end of days.
Jason Jordan getting...
Baron Corbin is going for it early. He's done it. He's done it. I can't believe it. He's done it. How about another look at some of the highlights?
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. Wow. I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
Here is your winner, Baron Corbin.
A very impressive victory for Baron Corbin.
Without a doubt, he is among the most dominant guys on the WWE roster right now.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing. We'll see if the next match can equal that last one. Tag team action on the way. We have a great match coming up next.
Gonna settle the score.
And here is the big dog on Monday Night Raw.
And from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns once told me he carries his family legacy as a badge of honor that fuels his confidence that cannot be broken.
One of the workhorses of WWE proudly feels that he carries this business on his broad shoulders and will continue to do so well into the future.
Well, Roman has that swagger. Roman has that confidence. And Roman has that message to the entire roster of WWE. If you think you can stop me, try.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Go ahead, Byron, try.
I'm good.
One of the most dominating superstars of recent era.
You can go ahead and say it, Cole, of all time. This is going to be good.
And his opponent, from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena!
Listen to this place.
Since 2003, I don't know if any other superstar has defined WWE in the same way as John Cena.
Yeah, a man who's been defined by his passion, a man who's been defined by his work ethic, and a man who has been defined by Hall of Fame success here in WWE.
The greatest of all time, John Cena, set for action here tonight. Byron, you should strive to be more like John Cena.
I do.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
Roman Reigns calls the ring his yard, and I don't expect him to give it up tonight.
Well, the big dog's on the hunt, and I wouldn't want to be in his sights right now.
A nasty kick there. The big boot is falling. Straight punch. Jarring. John Cena is starting to take some deep breaths in there. He's going to want to make sure this doesn't snowball out of control.
Yeah, he's taking on some offense here, but that's to be expected, especially considering who he's in the ring with. Ouch.
Michinoku driver.
Absolutely planted.
What does John Cena have to do at this point to stay in the match? Look at Roman Reigns here.
Oh boy, he is rolling. And look at the quickness by Cena.
What's wrong? Superman punch! Good night!
Here's his chance to win this.
That is a huge opportunity for Roman Reigns.
On the flip side of what Byron was saying earlier, we've seen superstars relax a bit after possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
I don't know, is that
The cover? And he got a near fall out of it.
unbelievable?
Jigo Kentucky.
What a shot.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Wow, what impact!
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Roman Reigns just too fast for him.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Oh, and an excruciatingly painful face buster. Big move coming.
Ow, that hurt. Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
Yeah, but can John Cena take advantage now?
You'll often see the words "never give up" on John Cena's clothing, and he truly lives by those words. Cena has spent over 15 years working hard to be the best, and he'll never quit on the WWE Universe.
I'm kind of astonished that as long as Cena's been around, we rarely see him take shortcuts. Heck, the guy
Uh-oh. We know what Reigns is looking to do here.
I'm not giving up on the conversation about John Cena.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
This is exactly what Roman Reigns needed.
All the momentum on the side of Reigns. Spear! I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
He's got him covered. And a kick out.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there. And look at the quickness by Cena.
On the second rope.
Using the ropes.
And he hits the knee lift. He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. His shoulders are down. Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
I can't believe what we're seeing here. He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
Now it's Roman Reigns on his heels. But we all know that he isn't afraid of a good fight, which is what we're seeing here.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
It looks to me like he took his foot off the gas there for a moment. When that happens, you run the risk of letting your opponent back into the match.
Too quick for him there. In position for a power bomb.
And that's not a good place to be, Cole.
Oh, no, we could be looking at a power bomb.
I think you're right, Cole. Look out.
Roman Reigns gathering attention in a hurry. He's in a vulnerable spot now, guys.
Look at him. He's wide open for attack.
He's got him on his heels and shows no signs of letting up. Every superstar knows that the key to being a perennial main eventer is securing a favorable spot in the weekly rankings, just like this superstar did this past week.
Roman Superman punch! I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena? Hopefully John Cena can recover.
Toss to the outside. Oh, Roman Reigns may have it. What a completely unbelievable move by Roman Reigns.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
Here we go. John Cena setting it up. And Byron, this takes a ton of strength to pull off, am I right?
Oh, you are definitely right, Michael. But you also have to remember how much energy it drains to pull off. Best not to get in a taunting match with Reigns, because you'll lose.
Oh, come on. Don't have it end like this. And the champion with another victory here tonight. So impressive for this superstar.
There's a lot of speculation coming into this match as to whether or not this superstar will be able to hold on to their championship. But obviously, this superstar proved them all wrong.
Continues to prove everybody wrong. Oh, from behind! The Money in the Bank contract hold!
Whoa, what? You don't think?
Yeah, I think that we're going to have a cash-in. I think we're going to have a cash-in.
History is about to be made.
He has the championship.
Oh, no.
And the champion sends the challenger over the top rope.
Looks like the cash-in just got thwarted.
It's SmackDown Live time!
Enough of the preliminaries. Here we go.
Plant your butts in those seats and get ready.
Hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
It's Chris Jericho taking on some tough competition. The legendary Y2J.
And from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho.
This has got to be a special moment for you, Saxton, getting to watch the Ayatollah of rock and rolla sitting ringside, and you're the Sheik of Suck.
I take great offense to that term.
Intercontinental champion 9 times, which is a record. Former undisputed world champion.
A surefire future Hall of Famer. The one and only Chris Jericho.
Weighing in at 210 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
Daniel Bryan is here. For more than 25 years, Chris Jericho has been known to pull out all the stops against an opponent. That will be just the beginning for Y2J here tonight.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
The constant reinvention of Chris Jericho has been what's kept him one of WWE's most enduring superstars.
I get it. I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to kiss up to Y2J, Saxton, but the fact is, your name's on the list of Jericho in permanent ink.
I thought it was just a rumor.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
It's got to be over now. Slap. Well-executed drop kick.
Watch, what incredible power.
Wow, what a vertical suplex. Chris Jericho knows how to polish off an opponent. Here comes Chris Jericho. Lion salt!
But he's got to capitalize now.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
Hold on, guys. This isn't good.
No question about it, Cole.
Superplex!
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but some
Clearly on a mission here.
Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
This cover here. No, a kick out.
Not yet.
Whoa, Jericho able to avoid damage.
What a cagey maneuver.
Oh, I think this man means business.
The owner of literally dozens of championships, there is nothing Chris Jericho has been done here in WWE. To put it bluntly, the man is an absolute legend.
Remember Thursday, Raw Thursday? How many times do we need to say Thursday in one title? In any event, thanks for tuning in on this Thursday evening.
Hard to argue Byron's assessment of Jericho's legendary legacy, Corey. Here's a guy who is not only a Grand Slam champion, he's also held the Intercontinental Championship an unparalleled 9 times.
And a WrestleMania main eventer, Cole. Not a lot of people could say they've closed the biggest show in all of live entertainment, but Jericho did just that in front of a crowd of near.
Here's Chris Jericho.
He's got it! Walls of Jericho! Locked in!
That should do it.
Dropped, and that was a hard shot, Corey.
Yeah, you might want to think about throwing in the towel at this point.
Showing off some of his speed there.
When this guy's on, look out.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be it.
Here's Chris Jericho.
Stitched in.
The Lion Tamer, look at the angle of the body.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Chris Jericho is really applying pressure now, guys.
Whoa, Jericho able to avoid damage.
What a cagey maneuver. I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful.
Here's the cover by Jericho. Gets the shoulder up. Wow, what's it going to take?
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
He's inflicting some serious...
And they kick out at 2.
And the match continues.
We saw perhaps the greatest one-night performance in WrestleMania history when Daniel Bryan, he might have it.
Oh, Jericho able to avoid damage.
What a cagey maneuver.
Code breaker. That was nasty. That has got to be it. Michael brought up Daniel Bryan's performance at WrestleMania 30, and those 2 matches were not short of top competition.
Chris Jericho wins. Chris Jericho wins.
What a victory tonight. He's going to remember this one for a long, long time. Now he's going to soak it in. Soak in the...
No, wait a minute.
What the... Oh, a kendo stick.
He's going to remember this for a long time for a different reason.
And out talking trash.
Message sent loud and clear.
I can't wait to see how the rest of the card shakes out here. Get ready for tag team action. Coming up next.
Don't change that channel. We have singles action coming up.
We have one of our breakout talents against Randy Orton.
Who will reign supreme?
Oh, look at this, not wasting any time. These two are going at it. This matchup hasn't even started yet.
These two might tear each other apart before the bell even rings.
Rights and lefts, the referee trying to separate these two men. Trying to get control here.
These two have been waiting a long time to get their hands on each other.
And finally, the matchup begins.
Here's Nakamura with some offense of his own.
He is eccentric, and he's like no other superstar to enter a WWE ring. The resident artist around here, this is Shinsuke Nakamura.
Byron, you okay? Why are your hands shaking like that?
I'm just excited. When I looked at the card for tonight, this one definitely stood out as one you don't want to miss. I asked Shinsuke Nakamura, what exactly does King of Strong Style mean? And he just said, hitting people hard.
Well, you're an idiot, Saxton, and you suck at journalism. You could watch Shinsuke in the ring and figure that out on yourself.
Nakamura able to avoid damage there.
Float over. And do it. Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise.
It's always nice when you see a superstar who's clearly been putting the work in get recognized with an impressive spot in the weekly rankings, as this competitor did this past week. Drop kick delivered with precision.
Nakamura seems to have lost a step now. He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
He's doing exactly what he didn't want to do here. He's letting his opponent right back into this match.
The Michael Water rankings this past week certainly were impressive. I can only imagine the heights this superstar can climb to.
Come on, they're only numbers, guys. Don't get too caught up in them. What really counts is what happens after the opening bell.
And a pin attempt. All too easy for Shinsuke Nakamura to escape.
That's all right, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Bionic elbow.
Right to the forehead.
Shinsuke Nakamura called himself the artist, and it's plain to see why. From his theatrical entrance to his unorthodox movement in the ring, almost everything about Nakamura could be put in a museum. Well, except for his cheap shot low blows.
Shinsuke.
Whoa! Flying Kinshasa!
Wow.
Nice. Shut it down.
Going back to the artist known as Shinsuke Nakamura. We've also seen many a masterpiece in the ring from Nakamura.
Here we go with Shinsuke.
Kinshasa! Game, set.
This guy just refuses to quit.
Man, even now in the shape he's in, Randy Orton finds a way to power through.
Surprised by a devastating kick. Here's Nakamura with some offense of his own.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
Down, Samoan driver.
He goes for the cover. What is keeping this competitor going?
The Viper just will not die here tonight.
Here's Nakamura with some offense of his own.
As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. no good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Randy Orton has found an answer here.
Orton looking for something big.
Uh-oh. Oh, there it is!
Spear!
The Viper strikes again. I love it.
Just driven down with such power, guys.
The Viper strikes again. I love it. Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now. Good night. The Viper strikes again. I love it.
Can he score the pin?
Maybe.
And I can't believe this match is still going on.
WWE's resident rock star pops the shoulder up there.
I think this man means business.
Boy, Randy Orton never stops.
Here's Nakamura with some offense of his own.
Kinshasa!
But he's running off.
This could do it.
Yes! Takes it!
These gentlemen get after it. Here are the highlights.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Talk about having to dig down deep to pick up the win. Hope the next match lives up to the hype.
When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times.
We have a team led by one of our breakout talents against Team Carl Anderson.
Big time matchup.
These guys are scary. They're frightening. And they're dominant.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 590 pounds, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Harper and Rowan, the Bludgeon Brothers.
How do you stop these two? You don't.
You could say that the Bludgeon Brothers had their shining moment WrestleMania when they won the SmackDown Live Tag Team titles, and since then have really served as the proverbial black cloud of the tag team division.
WWE is about to experience a bludgeoning.
Byron, are you friends with Anderson and Gallows?
I'd like to consider myself on good terms with them.
Because they talk about you a lot.
Oh, yeah? What do they say?
They say, nerd!
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 505 pounds, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows.
Bonafide.
No Nobody comes back from this. Both legal men are in the ring and set to start things off here. We're ready to go.
And whichever team wins this match here tonight can absolutely make an argument for being one of WWE's top teams.
Carl Anderson looking to do right by the club and beat somebody up tonight.
Now, whether alone or in... Tag action. Anderson's skills are too sweet.
Super kick!
Carl Anderson starting to slow down a bit here. Headed into this match, seeing his partner look extremely confident.
It looks to me like his partner's itching to get in there. And now might be a good time to give him what he wants.
By the looks of things, I don't think he expected his opponent to be as motivated as he clearly is here tonight.
Carl Anderson and partner Luke Gallows reached the pinnacle of tag team competition when they beat Cesaro and Sheamus for the Raw Tag Team Championship. The match was part of the 2017 Royal Rumble kickoff show on the WWE Network. There was such a high probability of Cesaro and Sheamus cheating that there had to be a second referee appointed to officiate the match.
When Anderson and Gallows with Cesaro and Sheamus for the Raw Tag Team titles during the Royal Rumble kickoff show, it represented a new era in tag team competition. The duo came to WWE by way of Japan with the goal of taking over.
I know it's difficult for you to be unbiased, Corey, but if you look at how Anderson and Gallows won the Raw Tag Team Championship, it will clearly show why a second referee was needed to officiate the match. Don't let the facts get in the way of a good story.
Harper, big move coming.
Seems just plants his face.
This one's over, guys.
Harper, big move coming.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. They did it! Wow, what a match!
That was a hard-fought victory for those guys tonight, but I hope that young man isn't seriously hurt, and his partner's going to check on him here.
Now, wait a minute. Look out from behind.
Oh, my God!
A steel chair across the spine.
No! Why? Why are they doing this?
Unfinished business.
And here we are, finally, the main event.
Singles match coming up next.
Welcome, everybody, to the hottest wrestling program in the entire world. Welcome, everybody, to NXT. When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times. It'll be TM61.
In a match I am sure we will not soon forget.
I cannot wait.
Tag team action. Ready to go here. And look at these two. Trash talking.
Oh, look. They're not going to wait. They're just going to throw down.
Yeah, I mean, this rivalry's been building and building and building, and you knew that there was going to be something like this, that there was going to be a blow-up here tonight. The universally feared in-ring veteran Bobby Fish is set to display his combat art.
Oh, man.
And he's a proud guy. That title may be on the line here, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want to win this match.
He's just so dominant.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
A punishing strike.
A piercing strike.
Ooh.
One move after the other. It's devastating. He's on his heels. This is not where he wants to be right now, guys.
He's not looking good, and at this point, he has no option but to make it to his corner and get his partner in there.
I'd say he's a little overwhelmed at this point for sure, which is a little surprising to me, given what we've seen him do in the past.
He's starting to feel it here. This tag team match can get out of hand quickly if he doesn't mount the offense soon.
It might be time for him to recharge that battery. All he had...
There it is. The tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael. Oh, man, Shane Thorne is in trouble.
Up and over with a suplex. This could mean trouble. What's he going to do with it?
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
You have to like his chances here.
He's in control. He's in big trouble.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
And look at the quickness by Shane Thorne. And the instinct from Fish on display.
So quick.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
Oh, look, Bobby Fish is in position.
Uh-oh.
And O'Reilly makes him pay in the worst way. What a shot. Can he finish the job?
He's going for the pin.
And he breaks up the pinfall.
Normally, we hear plenty of debate surrounding the weekly power rankings, but this week it seems both fans and superstars alike agree with how everything shook out.
It's all academic from here.
Yeah, not too much debate over the rankings this week, though. I will say that some people from the Superstars camp think it could have been just a little more favorable.
You can't please everybody, Saxton. These are the same people who would win the lottery and then complain about having to pay taxes. Come on.
He dodges out of the way. Shane Thorne is going to have to act fast here to stay in this one.
There may be no coming back from this.
During the rivalry between the Hardy Boys and Cesaro and Sheamus over the Raw Tag Team Championship, the teams became very familiar with one another. In June of 2017, the teams met in a 2 out of 3 falls bout on Monday Night Raw. The most important fall in a 2 out of 3 falls contest is the first fall. If a team can win the first fall, that sets the tone for the rest of the match, and your opponents are playing catch-up.
The 2 out of 3 falls match that saw the Hardy Boys go at it with Cesaro and Sheamus was a throwback of sorts. Throughout the 1960s and 70s, championship title defenses and grudge matches were often decided in the 2 out of 3 falls format. Cesaro and Sheamus didn't waste any time and scored the decisive first fall after a brogue kick rocked Jeff Hardy.
Cesaro and Sheamus wanted to continue their domination of Team Extreme, but the Hardys had other ideas as Matt tied things up at 1 fall apiece after a twist of fate on the Swiss Cyborg. After a swanton bomb by Jeff Hardy, the match broke down and the third fall was ruled a double countout.
Tagged in.
Now we have Nick Miller on the attack.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
For many years, members of the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have felt that tag team matches should have 2 referees. One referee is in the ring overseeing the action, and the other is located out on the floor, making sure teams follow the rules and do not engage in potentially damaging behavior. I think it's a good idea, something perhaps Mr. McMahon might want to consider.
Dodges that one. Byron, earlier you raised a point that people have been talking about for years, and that's a second referee being appointed to tag team matches. I remember WWE. Oh, look, Bobby Fish is it. Not the first time we've seen this move tonight.
Just when you thought he had nothing left, can Nick Miller pull through?
Oh, look, Bobby Fish is in position.
Uh-oh. Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay.
And O'Reilly makes him pay in the worst way. What a shot. We've got to cover. He hits the clothesline. Digging deep for a kick out.
How'd he do that? Oh, boy, he is rolling.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. And he comes crashing down. As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Kyle O'Reilly setting it up. He's not afraid to go hold for hold and wear down his opponent.
That should do it. This might be the end for Nick Miller here tonight. Oh boy, he is rolling. Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
They did it. I can't remember a tag team match in recent memory that was even close to as good as that one was.
I could watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
Here Undisputed Era.
Looking dominant at times in the victory.
Any way you slice it, that win right there is beyond important.
I couldn't agree more. What an amazing contest that was. No rest for the weary. On to the next. Tag team.
When we return, it's a battle where the participants will need to know where they are at all times.
We have heavy machinery versus a formidable opposition, to say the least.
Big time matchup.
This is going to be fun.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 650 pounds, Otis Dozovic
What's going on
and
here?
Tucker
Here we go.
Knight. Heavy machinery.
Oh, and now we have a brawl on our hands.
Oh, yeah. They didn't need the match to start to make a point.
This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring.
Soul kick.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. Witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
Here we go, folks, as we kick off this tag team match.
When I think of tag teams that can make a major impact on today's WWE, I absolutely think of these two teams.
He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Look at that tremendous ring presence.
Very impressive.
I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate.
The weekly rankings are out, guys, and this superstar has to feel pretty darn good about them.
Looking to take out the knees here.
Oh, man.
Oh, I think this man needs business.
A favorable ranking for sure for this superstar, as Byron was saying, but that shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. It's been one great performance after another as of late, if you ask me.
Yeah, it really has, Cole. And like Byron was saying, when you're ranked that high, you have to feel good about yourself. Now, let's see if that equates to another victory here tonight.
He's starting to stumble here. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
Well, it's not dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
This match is so evenly contested right now that it's almost impossible to pick a winner. I guess we'll just have to settle in and enjoy the action.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Adam Cole, this is going to be big.
Tell me about it.
Make your last shot count. I'm not sure how much he has.
He goes for the cover. This guy's a competitor. He's not going down yet.
Too soon.
Perfectly executed.
Oh, it's over. This right here is...
And here we go. Adam Cole with the cover. Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice. Just a painful attack on the midsection.
Dozovic got out of there in time. The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drops, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that night.
Look at Otis Dozovic.
When you talk about great tag,
I think this man means business.
warm up the bus. This one is over. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Avoids trouble there. Tagged in. Tag team competition dates back all the way to the early 1900s. Corey, you mentioned some of the classic duos from sports entertainment's incredible history. In today's WWE, the tag team scene has never been more competitive. I don't know who has the edge when it comes to talent, if it's Raw or SmackDown Live. I think it's too close to call, but all the teams truly think and act.
Uh-oh. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Is he done? And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
Make your last shot count.
But he's got to capitalize.
And here's a cover. And the shoulder's up in time.
He can withstand a lot more punishment, I can promise you that.
And it's Adam Cole showing some agility. You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no...
He's going for the pin.
And kicking out his Tucker Knight. Still too fresh.
So damaging. There's the cover. Can he do it? Digging deep for a kick out.
Gonna take a whole lot more. Setting up for it.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me.
Unbelievable move by Adam Cole.
Truly spectacular.
This match might be over, guys.
His shoulders are down. Flattens him with a clothesline. And that's it. This one is over. Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. There's good, there's great, and then there's downright unbelievable WWE action. Ladies and gentlemen, you just got a taste of the unbelievable kind.
Here are your winners, Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream.
The shoulders are down for 3 in this one.
With wins like that, there's no way these two should even think about splitting up. Just my opinion.
With that win in the books, we must now move on. No rest for the weary. On to the next.
We got one-on-one action coming your way next.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus a formidable opponent.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Now look at this.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Making her way to
Oh, the referee
ring.
needs to get control of this.
Yeah, that didn't take long.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe. She's not playing any games tonight. Everyone better watch out. Even me. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. She's starting to feel it. She doesn't appear too concerned, however.
Nice. Yeah, but I feel pretty confident in saying that she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
And a punishing shoulder tackle. Oh, and she gets floored by that one.
Yeah, there's no staying on your feet after something like that.
Crashing down onto her back. This one is being waved off. Guess the match didn't even matter.
Oh, come on. That's garbage.
There's no coming back from that.
Raw and SmackDown's best men and women compete for a life-changing opportunity tonight at Money in the Bank.
Now it's time for one of the most anticipated Money in the Bank matches anybody can remember. Don't move, don't speak, don't even blink.
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against Randy Orton.
High stakes, don't miss it.
following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States Championship.
The eclectic Shinsuke. Corey, this man has taken WWE by storm.
You're absolutely right. And since WrestleMania, since this, quote, change in attitude from Shinsuke, some people have called it some sort of psychological downward spiral. I think it's been an emotional ascent leading Nakamura straight to the top.
Well, that ascent has made Nakamura one of the most dangerous superstars in all of WWE simply because you never know what he's going to do next.
Confusing, charismatic, and dangerous as the day is long.
The Viper!
Few WWE superstars have fared as well throughout their careers as Randy Orton.
Cool, calm, collected, but laser focused.
And ready to explode at a moment's notice with an RKO out of nowhere.
A 13-time world champion. As slick as they come.
And as dangerous as anyone that walks the planet Earth.
Introducing the